Okay, welcome to Bomber Crew. My name is Kaifer, and we're going to be doing a quick bit of a Let's Play. Hopefully taking a Perfidious Discord crew through all the way to the end. I'm going to hopefully be able to show off a couple of different control schemes and just generally have some fun shooting up some Nazi Wehrmacht. I don't remember what the actual name for the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe, and put them in their place. Really kind of been enjoying this game. It's got a lot of nice little character to it. The interface and the UI is clunky as hell, to say the least. But alright, try now. When zoomed out, you can look for hazards and targets. Yes, okay. And yes, I know. I can move the camera. We can rotate it around the bomber. Let me know when I've done enough. But we'll be doing some name changes here as soon as I can get through this little tutorial mission. I opted for trying to just go and start a new campaign without any of the tutorial stuff, and unfortunately you don't get to pick any of your crew. It's just like, alright, here's 7 people. I hope you like their stats. And it's like, well, I'd rather have some choice, frankly, but that's, you know, it's me. Alright, looks like our gunner's gonna be number 4. Gonna have to relearn some of our numbers, and I think it'll be easier actually probably to track a lot of, you know, who's who and where their position is within the bomber when I've actually, you know, given them names that matter somewhat, instead of just sort of playing with the standard default. Although this is egregiously annoying watching the early model, or sorry, early level gunners stumble around and try and hit anything in the air right now. This is pretty sad. Alright, let's get going. One interesting thing, you don't ever actually have to click on any of those. If you just look at them long enough, it'll all happen. So I used to think like, oh, I had to hold left mouse button. Like, no, not at all. Not necessary. Yep, enemy fighters, okay. Well, we've still got our main gunner in the rear turret. Yep, we got the radar. Okay, that's where they are. We're over there. Off our ass. There they are. 1, 2, 3. We've only got the one gunner. We don't have anyone that can come and help him out. And 5. Oh boy. Sending us Spitfires. I don't think it's gonna help much. Alright, let's head back to base. Maybe we can connect a rendezvous. Spitfires are a little bit faster. Okay, that's adding 8. Now in total, we shot down 1. So we're down to 7 total bogeys. Holy crap. Now at 9 total. And the Spitfires are here. One interesting thing, you do obviously pick up some XP over the course of this tutorial, and all of your guys, when you start up a new mission, or a new campaign, they all start with probably an approximate amount of XP you guys can get over the course of this. But you also start off with like 2 grand. So, I mean, I don't really think the tutorial gives you a lot of bonus. I think it's all accounted for. It's just a matter of like, you don't get any choice in the crew. They're just like, here's your 7, good luck. I'd like to at least go through somewhat of a hiring process. So as annoying and mundane as this is, it's, I think, a small price to have to pay to go through and get a little bit more pick in who actually gets to show up. So already, our little bullet sponge bomber is showing some wear and tear. We got plenty of holes in the aircraft. You're approaching the base. Yep, we go to tag. Haha. And 1. Yep, we got the pilot. We don't care about fuel, so let's drop the gear way out here because fuck fuel savings. Once you've been in a fuel savings flying program, it's very hard to turn off that part of your brain of like, no, we need to delay on dropping the gear for as long as possible because dropping that gear is a lot of drag, and drag equals well, noise for one if you're over a populated area. Also, it equals, you know, increased fuel costs and fuel burn. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little inane probably with some of these little items, but it is just so weird watching him just like do like a figure 8 off the end. I'm like, just line up. It is kind of one of those weird things of like, okay, you don't realize how much actual AI work goes into making a competent autopilot to actually be able to intercept a heading smoothly. And it's like they've clearly done like just the bare minimum, and that AI constantly that's running the little autopilot feature is constantly just not handling what it intercepts is necessary to be able to line up for arrival. Pretty much working a little too hard, I guess. Alright. Alright, 1560. So, we have a second mission that we get to do here when we get the full crew. I wonder if we will be able to start off with more than 2,000. Which definitely kind of gives the impression that suffering through the tutorial may actually be worth it in at least a monetary sense, if not an XP sense. Okay, so let's go get our new crew. Alrighty, we need a mechanic. Looking for anything, particularly in the speed boost. That sucks. No speedies. You at least have better thermal and you have some bonus armor. Amateur gardener. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and recruit you. Gunners. You have like almost nothing. Ugh. You're all terrible. Oh, a novelist, a secretary, museum curator. Oh, you're all terrible. Well, I like your mustache. Let's go with you. The museum curator, great. Yes, great. Okay, and our bombardier. Person whose stats probably matter the least. Yeah, okay, you have 2 armor. I'll take it. Alrighty. Let's go take a look at our full crew now. Alright, 1560. We don't have much in the way of money. Any stretch. Alrighty. Who's gonna be our pilot? Here. I think it makes sense to have Pete lead us in. Alrighty. Our mechanic. Who's someone from Discord that is mechanically inclined and trustworthy? Let's see here. Thinking Silvadel. Yeah. And I'm just coming up with it. Some of these first names are going to be a little interesting. Obviously, most people's screen name handles, it's all going to be, you know, put in your last name, and I'm just going to do whatever seems natural, I guess, when it comes to first name. We may leave a couple of these original first names, but I'll try and see if I can come up with something a little snappy. Sip of coffee there. Alright, our navigator. Who's trustworthy on running the navigator, and also who's fairly derpish, because I think that's probably the most derp member of the crew. Yep, I do believe this has to be Mr. Poseidon J. Oops, that would be EI. Wendy, she's gonna be our radar. So got Christy. What do you think? Yeah, I think our bombardier needs to be the colonel. Colonel Sherbert. Alrighty, and let's see here. Our radio operator. Let's get Commander. I love this interface. It's like, yeah, no tab, no enter, none of this is gonna respond. I'm like, ugh. I understand, you know, it was only the 2 guys that coded this, but some of the UI stuff is just a little painful periodically. Commander Crash. Which is probably a very auspicious name to have on any plane. You don't want anyone with a name like that on your crew. Just kind of like, well, we're, you know, I'm not overly superstitious, but there is absolutely in the flying community, everyone believes in karma in one way or another. There are just certain things you just don't do. Whether you actually believe in luck or anything of that nature. Alright, our 2 gunners. We still got 2 spots left. This is do or die time here. I'm thinking let's get this car and we'll swap you up. Oop, yeah. Jarak. We'll swap you up. Now you're Jarak Iskar instead of Iskar Jarak. And we'll call back to your old handle there, Ornan. Oh, enter worked for that, but okay. Now I am particular in this small thing. I like. Oh, that's right. We haven't unlocked any of his flight suits. Alrighty. You don't. You're not going to be rocking the blue for very long. So I don't even know. I don't even want to spend the $10 to outfit you with that. However, headgear wise, doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Or vest. You're not going to be wearing one anyway. Gloves doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Silverdale, I'm sorry to say it, you're not getting any kit starting out here. That probably sucks for you, but alright, just the way it's going to be. Because you're going to have a very different outlay than anybody else on the crew. Gloves, vest doesn't matter. Gunners need flak vests. Gunners are going to be seeing a little extra action. So Ornan's rocking the nice stash. Sherbert, yeah, we'll get you some blue. You're not going to be rocking the blue for very long, though. It's going to be a while until we can get you at least some OD greens, though. I like all my bomber and my 2 gunners. I like them in OD green. It's just easier to kind of pick those guys out visually that way. I don't have any good boots. Yeah, you need the vest. Pete, got you outlaid with decent bit of kit. Alright, that all looks fine. The game really doesn't like the fact that I guess I still have him in civvies. Fine, we'll spend $10. Great, now you all look fine. But he needs to be able to run around so he's not getting any headgear or anything else. I am awful at working with any form of picture editing, so we're just going to be running the standard stuff. So let's get that. We can do some Flying Tiger and oop, wrong button. Custom. It didn't turn out as bad, but I still don't know how to get the white to go away. So I was trying out some basic stuff. Definitely not white. Oh god, no. Here. Perfidious plus. Look quite as I'd like. But if you have anything long, it always kind of gets cut off by the wing there. If we go all caps, is that gonna look any better? Yeah, I think that'll work. There we go. Gun turrets, we got crap for choices. We are not spending money on a ventral right now. Extinguishers, we can't get any. Equipment slots, we're going to delay on getting any of those. Armor, we have nothing unlocked. We don't need a pigeon because we're not going to die. We're not going to crash. So there's really no point at this stage. Alright, we're going to go on a short duration one. Here we go. Quick little practice bomb. Alright, take off. Let's go. Oh, you're not gonna let me maneuver people. That's right, we're still on rails for the tutorial. Crap. Alright, raise the gear. Nobody has any options. Alright, pop down. And of course I can't maneuver my mechanic yet. Open doors, select a bomb. We got the sight, yes. Thank you, game, we can see this. This is cool. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh, I didn't get Sherbert a helmet. Drat. Doesn't really matter, we're not gonna be looking at too much in the way of complexity on this first mission. Huzzah. Mark the new heading. Moving on. Close the doors. Alright, we're gonna go find us some subs. I can't remember if this thing has an option. Yeah, okay, photograph activity, so we're supposed to go photograph any sub. Watch for fighters, yada 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 yada. Back in the turret. Alright, back in there. Open the doors. We're gonna try and go for the bonus here. See if we can do both. Okay. Close the doors. Back of the gun. I definitely agree with Pete from last Friday's stream, though, and that it would be nice to have like a hotkey for return to like previous station or something to that general effect. But I think that really is probably like the biggest challenge in this game is learning to work around the clunky UI. Like, it's not the actual enemy fighters, it's not, you know, the actual management. It is training yourself in how to work this UI. Alright, come on, where's my fast forward button? Hurry this up. Go. Oh, that's right, you gotta teach me how to fix things. Derp. That will always be like the #1 priority whenever we get an upgrade to the hydraulic system and the extinguishers. All the monies are going to be going into those. We're putting all the money into those because when those two things go down, we are boned. Not that the extinguishers break, but it's just a matter of you always want working extinguishers. When you run out of charges, especially with that early model system, it's like, oh yeah, you can only like use the extinguisher one time. Like, no please. I want the best extinguishers possible. Alright, back in your seat. Good job, Silverdale. Good job. Someone good and reliable on cranking away with all of the fix-it options. Pete, you've gotten us round the circle again. That was a beautiful little 360. You're gonna go try and buzz the tower. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Because you are the pattern right now. You are literally, you know, the only plane in the pattern. There's nobody else. I do like calling in the Spitfires later in the game, just for like little victory escort as we come in on final. They only give us control of very, very little altitude options at the moment, but hopefully we'll get out of off the rails here with this next mission, and we'll be back to the full game. We can really get going. But I at least like having that small bit of option and sort of like, okay, who we get to pick. And at least that bit of a recruiting process is a nice start. Alright, and we're already, you know, $940 ahead of where we would have been with just a normal normal start. I think we've got a... No, we don't have any intel to speak of. Crap. I was hoping we'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know, at least we have some. No, we don't have crap. We have nothing. And everyone's pretty much about where they would have been if we'd done a regular start without the tutorial. So, an unfortunate, you know, like 20-odd minutes of being on rails, but, yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's go spend some of that money. Colonel Sherbert absolutely needs some headgear. That needs to be fixed in short order. Let's get you a flying helmet. We don't have any real options beyond that. So, off to the aircraft. I don't think we have any... Yeah, we still have any intel, so there's really nothing unlocked. We could spend money on a ventral turret that we don't need. Systems, can we get extinguishers? We have none, sadly. Equipment, we can get rack slots, and that's about it. Alright, in terms of equipment, let's get you that, and you that. Fire extinguisher and more medkits. Okay, good, that's all that we need. Briefing time. We're gonna go, oh, damage down, definitely like that, and ammo dumps are very easy targets to hit. That is not a bad deal at all. No bonus for that, and search and rescue, no bonus. Okay, looks like we're doing enemy damage down. Let me just double check, they're all the exact same payout. Yeah, no difference whatsoever. Here we go. Well, they're telling me there's no pilot? Okay. First things first, let's go have you guys run and get some ammo real quick. And you're gonna get real used to watching this little song and dance. This is kind of my standard opener. And back on your station. Drop that. Back on your station, and back up there, take off. I could do all of that in the air, but I just find it a lot easier to control and run through. Doing all that on the ground, and I'm a bit of a efficiency nut, and I'd rather, once my mechanic has lean, it's like shortly after takeoff, I'd rather just engage that and already have that done and taken care of. So now we've got 4 belts of ammo sitting right up there in the front, where the nose gunner has easy access. Colonel Sherbert should not be having to haul her butt all the way back to the main ammo restock area. Nope. Alright, there's our target. 6. That'd be Ornan. Ornan, go ahead and restock. I should have realized that from before. Get the doors open. We got 1 bomb rack ready to go. There's our fighters. Already getting shot by flak. Alright, everyone's shooting away. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And drop the bombs. We're gonna go pick up this one real quick. Close the door, save some fuel. Good job all around. Everyone's looking nice. How's your ammo? Iskar. Alright, you're doing fine on ammo. Yep, you got 2 belts. Looking good. Are you looking? Go ahead and give me a restock. And we got 2 photos to take. Any more? Oh, where's the target? Where's the targets? Saw the. Oh, there they are. Probably gonna have to re-overfly this. Nope. There we go. Got it. And should have sent them on a restock. What are you doing? Not too bad. Oh, restock. Good ammo looking. Could be better. Go ahead and get a fresh belt. Nope, there's the target. Perfect. And where are those fighters? I saw 3 of them. I know they're up there. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. 2 o'clock high. And we got more contacts. 9 o'clock. May restock. Do that ammo. Back up. That's our bombs. Let's go home. Close the doors. Back on station. Back in your gun. Tag these fighters. Let's go, go, go. We're not here to screw around. Already 4,000 XP. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that's right. We don't have an extinguisher system. Well, Nikes. That's just gonna have to burn, I guess, because we can't even do an emergency dive to put. Oh God, they're both. We put out, but emergency dive. Okay, we do in fact have physical extinguishers. I remember we put those on. I just have not actually had to do this. Well, yeah, we don't even have the actual option of. All right. While you're out there, go ahead and continue to be stupid. I'm sorry, Silvadel. Like, normally I would send you out there with at least a parachute, but yeah, it, you know, is what it is. We send. I don't know. No real need at this point. Get some restocks. Always gotta get your tactical reload on. Alright. Lower the gear. Back inside. Good job, Silvadel. Put that back on the wall. There we go. Hey, I haven't put a engine out with a like hand fire extinguisher in what feels like an ages of like, okay, I forgot that was even a thing in this game. I'm so used to having an actual extinguisher system, which is what you would use in a, you know, in the actual plane. And I don't think that the game models the fact that any, you know, built-in extinguisher system only has a certain number of charges. Like, you normally only have 2 charges within a set of bottles on each wing. So for a 4-engine plane in the C-17, for instance, we would have 1 bottle for each wing. 2 bottles for each wing. So you basically would have an A and B charge on the left wing and an A and B charge on the right wing. So if you had essentially had, you have an opportunity to use a single extinguishing charge for each engine. But sometimes you more likely are going to run into the situation where it's like, no, you're probably going to end up having like a really bad fire, and you end up using, in certain emergency situations, you'll use 2 charges to put out 1 engine sometimes if it's a bad fire. So we did at least get a nice little bonus. It's mainly the extra intel. The money is not bad either. We can certainly use the money. We're going to be behind on cash for a long time. But intel right now, we need to try and get access to all the good stuff early. Alright, finally we've got emergency dive. We can use that. That'll be handy. We got lean, so Sylvedel can start actually doing some good stuff for us. Radio for recon. I think this is one of the more underrated abilities in the game. This is awesome. Especially because for me, I like to fly at low altitude, and Radio for recon gives me a lot of options for that. Poseidon, you don't yet have a custom nav point yet. I think that comes with your level 5 ability. I'm not sure. Might be level 6. Anyway, but we got focus on the gunners. Definitely need Sherbert to get unlocked for her bonus ability so she can start getting gunner experience. Same for Sylvedel. He's going to be our 4th gunner. That's going to be handy. All these bonus abilities are going to be very, very useful. Okay, we unlocked all the things. And welcome back. I had to cut that mission off because I got a phone call and had to step away and do some other things, but I got a fresh cup of coffee and we're going to reattempt that submission. So let's take a quick look through our new gear options that we got after that nice little bomb mission. Alright, everyone's got flak vest. I think it's obviously got their flight helmets. We're not going to add anything for Sylvedel yet because we don't have any of the speed options. We can change up flight suits though, so let's get all our gunners in OD greens. And I believe, yeah, even though it is going to be a slight debuff, it gives some nice options. We're going to go ahead and just equip everyone with leather boots. Everyone gets that. No real changes, no changes. Yeah, that all looks fine. Oh, Sylvedel, we gotta get you in some black. That way, you don't want to be showing all that oil stains or burnt parts of your flight suit, because you're going to be putting out a lot of fires, doing a lot of other stuff. So, Colonel Sherbert, got you trained up as a gunner, so hopefully you can contribute a little extra from the front. Start working on gaining some of those abilities. In terms of gun turrets, let's go ahead and get the upgrade for the top turret. That one is going to see the most action. In terms of livery, I think we're going to stick with the Bat. Flying Tiger, nothing on the wing yet. We still got the Perfidious crew option. Go ahead and get us a set of extinguishers. And I don't think we have enough money for really anything else. Okay, we could begin armoring some things, and we're out. That was everything. Electrical does need to get a quick little bump up at some point. We're not going to worry about the survival stuff too much as of just yet. Okay. Right, I need to try a sub hunt. What was the new stuff on the aircraft? What did I not take a look at? The hell, game. Give me the dot of like, oh, there's something new that you missed. Like, nah, I've totally looked at everything. There's nothing new. Alright, it's still there. Weird. Anyway. Sub hunt. Let's get cooking. Alright, standard song and dance. And we gotta run back in position, take off. And I don't know if, and I probably should have demonstrated that at the beginning. The reason I have every single gunner go and reload is because each one of your turrets only starts off with 2 ammo belts. They can actually have 3, so you can see Ornan and Iskar all have 3. And now also Colonel Sherwood in the front turret also has 3. Let's get you on lean. And go high speed. Just out to the target area so we can find some subs. Speedy, speedy. Got the lean going. A quick cup or sip of coffee. Alright, and we're back to normal speed. Start watching for any indications. I like to be far zoomed out for quicker identification for when we get those radar pings. I do definitely want to try and get us a tier 2 radar. Good God, does this feel slow, having 7-second sweep time. That feels painfully slow right now. Enemy fighters, what do you got? What do you got? Alright, let's get them all pinged up. Where's the target? Warning, give me a focus. Reload on Warning. Alright. I'm not going to be as worried on fuel. We've got Citadel up in the turret. Granted, he doesn't have his gunner ability yet, but he will soon enough. Let's see if we can get over here, open the doors, select. Come on. And pickle. One down. Close the doors. I have heard from a couple different sources that, oh, if you bomb a photo target, you get a bonus. I've tried that. I have not seen any bonus money whatsoever come in. So I think it's a waste of bombs. You can do it for cool points, I guess, but it doesn't get you any more money. At least not as I've observed. Alright, where are those fighters at? Where are they at? It's like 8 o'clock high. Give me one more ping. Oh, there they are. Focus. There's the target. Anyone need reloads? Still got 3 belts. Let's get those doors open. Select the bomb. Oh, and he dove. Bastard. Get a focus going there. Oh, really? I thought you had the firing arc. Alright, I guess not. Never mind. A waste of a focus for Iskar. Where's the target? Oh, behind us. Aha. Got you. Do a new focus. There we go. Focus. Perfidious is not recharged yet. Bombs are selected. Don't dive, you little bastard. Pickle. Close the doors. Turn around, we gotta find one more sub. Uno mas. Uno mas. How's your ammo? Reload. How's yours? Get a fresh belt. Oh, hit focus right as the target goes down. Alright, brilliant. Alright, we need a sub. Come on, game, give me a sub. There we go. Now, this is kind of debatable, keeping the engineer up front right now instead of having him give us a boost to try and get this thing a little faster. That is definitely probably the smarter technique for doing the sub hunt mission. You're a lot less likely to end up with lots and lots of oh, we got targets. More targets. Alright, close the doors. Get back on. In there. Reload. Give me a lean. Don't waste any fuel. Job, oh, Poseidon, you took a little bit of a beating. Alright, well, we at least have the fuel tanks armored up. We'll try and get the mid-fuselage little armor, try and protect our 2 support crew member. Alright, we're in a lull. I'm going to go ahead and get fresh ammo for their tail turret. You already have 3 belts. You're looking fine. And you got ammo sitting right at your feet, so I'm not worried about Colonel Sherbert on a nose gun. Let's see here. Nobody. Really? Come on, game. Only 2,300? Or, yeah. I was hoping more of those fighters were going to follow us. I wanted to shoot more. Alright, Cap Crash, go heal up. We're gonna keep anybody topped off if we can. Next up will be Ornan. Ornan, go ahead and heal up for a bit. Alright, we're back over England. We can at least go on high speed. Still got the boost, or lean going. Just go heal for a bit. The longest setup for a south arrival. God damn it, Pete. Learn to fly. Oh my god. Pete, you are the absolute worst. And again, because we wasted all that fuel, of course, zipping around on final. Well done, Pete. That was some spectacular flying right there. Let me tell you. Real impressive. Alrighty. Sad we only got the bandit bait. Oh, that's right. Even though I call it that on the side, it's not the actual plane's name. I gotta change that. Alright, a couple more levels. We'll get Silvadel his gunner trait. And we can start getting everyone else some nice side traits and get them XP on those.